Hey Goldrush fans, episode 4 is here, so let's break it down. So not too much happened this episode, but there were some key moments. So Alaska's on hold for Parker right now until they're fully down to pay dirt and they're not stripping the ground. This is a risky move to keep Alaska on hold considering this is Parker's future. So Tyler made her debut this episode and she's over her head is an understatement. From the natural wildlife to running some of the equipment. For me personally, I'd rather see a bear through binoculars than a snake right by my foot. Chris Duman himself even praised Tyler for her efforts for the week.
Cheers. Welcome to the Yukon.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for all your help and advice.
Oh, no worries. No, thank you for your help.
Team Parker only has one wash plant running right now, and they didn't have any issues this week. They do need to hit 400 plus ounces a week to hit that goal of 10,000 ounces for the year. Their gold haul for this episode, 448.95 troy ounces of gold. And for a season total so far of 974.6 troy ounces of gold. Fred is still trying to get rid of all that ice, but you can finally see some results. But there's a big issue now. There's no wash plant. So apparently Fred has no wash plant for some reason. His trauma from last year provided by the claim owners, it's gone. As we all know, the wash plant is like the heart of the operation. So he heads to a local miner and fabricator to pick up his used wash plant. So I feel that Fred was a little bit misled here. Reason being is the wash plant, it really wasn't even put together. So Fred and their crew, they eventually got the wash plant on the trailers and they head out. Only thing now left to do is put it together, have dry ground to put it on, and they're good to go. With the wash plant arriving on site, it's only a matter of time before Fred and his team, they start getting some gold. So far, there's been 0 gold mined by Team Misfits. So Team Clayton was missing this episode, and their gold total is still at 0.3 troy ounces of gold. I was kind of disappointed that they weren't on this week, so we'll have to wait until next week to see what happens with their plan A. So I did predict that Fred would have the mud and the muck issue this episode, but it was actually Tony. The cold cut, it's not workable till it dries. Luckily for him, they got the blue cut and they're able to run the ground. It's always good to have 2 sites running in case something happens. Half the gold amount is better than no gold. Tony and their crew, they only ran for 3 days on each cut, but they did mine 191.08 troy ounces of gold. So if you do the math and they're running a full week, both sites, this should produce right around 400 troy ounces of gold. So this means that Tony could easily clear the 5,000 ounce goal he has and get closer to that 9 to 10,000 ounce goal that I predicted that he would have. There you have it. That's the trench warfare in just a few minutes. So if you like the content, please consider subscribing. It costs nothing and I greatly appreciate it. Till the next time.